Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, and we're going to continue with our 2018 play-along using Out of the Park Baseball 19. Oh, there's the sound check. Lower that a bit, sorry about that. And we're on game 48 for the Boston Red Sox, and it'll be Chris Sale versus Chris Archer from Tampa Bay. The Tampa Bay Rays are 25-20 and are the surprise of the American League East. They are in the lead by one game over the Boston Red Sox, who are 25-22. The Red Sox bullpen in our playthrough has not been that stellar. They have blown many a lead on the starting pitching in the Boston Red Sox. Chris Sale, as we'll see, is going up against Chris Archer. Archer is 5-3. And I'll just show you Chris Sale. Hold on a second. Chris Sale is 3-3 with an ERA of 4.45. He's had a couple of really good starts and some poor starts, but he should have a better record. Craig Kimbrell has blown, I think, 7 saves. So we're going to go to game 48. Again, this is a play-along. We're ahead of we're going to always try to stay, obviously, ahead of what's actually happening. These might not be the actual lineups on those days. Probably won't be the actual lineups on those days. But it's a lot of fun. And then at the end of May for our playthrough, we're going to take a look before we start June at the standings and everything like that. So let's go to the lineups and start the game. And thank you for joining me. And feel free to jump in the chat. All right, leading off for the Red Sox, playing right field is Mookie Betts. Batting second, playing left field, Andrew Benintendi. Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Alexander Bogaerts. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Eduardo Nunez, as Pedroia came off the DL, but he's slumping badly. And Nunez is hitting .320. You got to try to keep him in the lineup somewhere. Batting seventh, playing first base, Hanley Ramirez. Ramirez actually plays against righties, and Moreland plays against lefties because they're hitting better. You'd think it'd be the other way around, but Ramirez is batting .299 off right-handed pitching, and Moreland does a good job against left-handed pitching. It's kind of funny. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr., and batting ninth, doing the catching, Christian Vasquez, and he's batting .310 so far on the season, though he's been slumping lately. On the mound for the Tampa Bay Rays, Chris Archer, and once again, he is 5-3. In 50 innings, he has struck out 49, walked 17 with a 2.34 earned run average. Quality of pitches, 8 out of 10. Movement, 6 out of 10. And control, 6 out of 10. Very solid pitcher. Behind the plate, you have the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Ramos. 8 out of 10 arm, 8 out of 10 defense. Matt Duffy's at third, 9 out of 10 defense. Edney Hechivera is at short, 8 out of 10 defense. Very solid on that left side. Brad Miller's playing second base, 6 out of 10 defense. And at first, Jake Bauers, 7 out of 10 defense. Malek Smith is in left, 8 out of 10 defense, 5 out of 10 arm. Kevin Kermier is in center, tremendous center fielder, 10 out of 10 defensive range, 8 out of 10 arm. And in right, you have Carlos Gomez, 7 out of 10 defense, 6 out of 10 arm. So here's Mookie Betts at the plate. Betts batting .230 with 3 home runs and 13 RBIs, 7 out of 10 contact, 5 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. Right-handed pull hitter. The Rays play their infield, outfield straight, away, and normal. Betts is 0 for 2 off Archer this year, and only batting .222 off right-handed pitching. He likes to take a look at pitches he'll be taking. Here's the pitch from Archer to Mookie Betts. Ball game on its way. And that's ball one. Missed inside with the fastball. Betts, when he jumps ahead in the count, 267. Behind in the count, Archer 313. Betts will be gripping and ripping. Ramos sets the target. Archer deals. That swing and a miss. Strike 3 on the 1-2 count. 1 down. And I'll bring up the left fielder, number 2 hitter, Andrew Benintendi. His bat has gotten hot. He's now batting .263 with 4 home runs and 14 RBIs. Against right-handed pitching, 8 out of 10 contact, 6 out of 10 power, 5 out of 10 eye. 0 for 2 against Archer. Benintendi likes to jump on that first pitch strike he sees. Archer gets the sign from Wilson Ramos. He sets and deals to Benintendi. Benintendi checks his swing, and he held it. Ball 4, so Benintendi works a walk. He's on base with 1 out, and the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez, batting .283, 13 home runs, 30 RBI, 7 out of 10 contact, 8 out of 10 power, and 5 out of 10 eye. He is 1 for 2 with a home run off Archer. Martinez 0 for 13 on the first pitch, so he definitely likes to see some pitches here. Bauer's holding Benintendi on. Archer takes a peek, now picks up the sign at the plate. The windup and the pitch to Martinez, who's taking. Oh, they throw over. Benintendi gets back. Dives back safely. So Archer keeping a close look at Benintendi. 6 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 stealing ability. Again, Martinez will take. Here's the pitch to the plate. And that's a strike. Fastball in there at the knees. No balls, 1 strike. Martinez to take again. He's only batting .167 behind the count. He checks his swing. Strike 2. 0-2 count. He's got to protect now. Bauer's holding Benintendi on. Archer takes a peek. Now he sets and deals to Martinez. Martinez swing and a miss. Strike 3 out in front of the off-speed pitch. So 2 outs. Benintendi at first. He'll be off on contact. Rafael Devers steps to the plate for the Red Sox. He is batting .328, 13 home runs, 39 ribbies. A left-handed pull hitter. Again, the Rays do not shift. They play their infield-outfield normal and straight away. Devers 2 for 3 off Archer, and his 2 hits, home runs. Devers loves to jump on that first pitch strike. He's batting .350. Benintendi takes his lead. He'll be off on contact. The windup and the pitch by Archer. Devers swings, and he drags that ball to the gap, and that's going to be off the top of the wall. They're going to wave Benintendi. No, they will hold Benintendi. Wow, they hold up Benintendi at third. I thought they were going to wave him around. So a 2-out double by Devers to right center. Benintendi's at third. Devers is at second. And I'll bring up Alexander Bogaerts. Bogey is batting .270 with 4 home runs and 28 ribbies. Bogaerts batting .381 off the first pitch strike, 0 for 1 off Archer. If he likes it, he'll grip and rip. Wilson Ramos wiggles the fingers. 2 outs, 2 on. Archer kicks and fires. Bogey swings, and that's a pop-up. Out to shallow center. Coming in, making the catch is Kiermaier. Red Sox threaten but do not score. Devers just missed his home run number 14 by 1.5 feet. Go to the bottom of the first here in Tampa, no score. Let's go to the Tampa Bay Rays lineup. Leading off, Matt Duffy, and he's playing third base. Batting second is the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Batting third, the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Ramos. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Carlos Gomez. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jake Bauers. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Willie Adams. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Edney Hachevera. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Brad Miller. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Malix Smith. On the mound for the Red Sox, Chris Sale, their ace. He has 3 wins, 3 losses in 56 2/3 innings. He has struck out 60, walked 11. His ERA is 4.45. Quality of pitches against right-handers, 7 out of 10. Movement, 5 out of 10. Control, 8 out of 10. 10 out of 10 stamina. Chris Sales did flirt with that no-hitter against, the Orioles, I believe it was. He took a no-hitter into the top of the ninth, but lost it, would end up winning 3-2, as he gave up a 2-run homer. So Sale's on the mound. Behind the plate, Christian Vasquez. Vasquez, 10 out of 10 defensive ability at catcher, 9 out of 10 arm. Rafael Devers, 7 out of 10 at third. Bogey, 6 out of 10 at short. Nunez is average at second, 5 out of 10 defense ability. And Hanley Ramirez, 6 out of 10 at first. Benintendi's in left, 8 out of 10 defensive ability, 7 out of 10 arm. Jackie Bradley Jr., 9 and 9 for both defensive ability and arm. And Mookie Betts, 9 and 8. 9 defensive ability, 8 out of 10 arm. So they have cannons in the outfield. And here's Matt Duffy to lead it off for the Tampa Bay Rays, the first place Tampa Bay Rays. They lead the Red Sox by 1 game in the American League East. And Duffy is batting .246, 3 home runs, 19 RBI, 6 out of 10 contact, 3 out of 10 power, 8 out of 10 eye. Right-handed normal hitter. Vasquez sets the target. Here's the pitch from Chris Sale. Ground ball to Ramirez, who flips to Sale, covering the bag, 1 away. Left-handed batting center fielder Kevin Kiermaier steps to the plate. He's batting .251 with 23 ribbies and 6 homers. Kiermaier does not like to hit early in the count. He's 1 for 3 off Sale. That's a .333 batting average. Again, left-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox will shift hard right in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Sales nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Kiermaier. And that ball is sent out to right field, going back on his bats. Back at the track, reaches up, makes the catch. 2 down. Kiermaier got under that one. So 2 up, 2 down, and here comes the power-hitting catcher for the Rays, Wilson Ramos, and he's batting .276, 7 home runs, 27 ribbies. He's a right-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox will shift left in the infield, outfield straightaway and normal. Ramos, 7 out of 10 contact and power. You can get him a chase, though, 4 out of 10 eye. Try a little pitch around. Let's see if we can expand the zone on Wilson Ramos. Sale nods his head. Vasquez sets the target. He deals to Ramos. Pitch around. And he punches that ball through to right center field. He beats the shift. Took that low outside pitch and went the other way with it. So 2 outs. Ramos at first, not a threat to run. 2 out of 10 speed, 1 out of 10 stealing ability. And the right fielder, Carlos Gomez, steps to the plate. Gomez batting .208, 1 home run, 11 ribbies. He's 1 for 2 off Sale this year. And he's batting .273 off the first pitch. Sale gives up a .308 average off the first pitch as Sales bangs that strike zone. Sales takes a peek to first. Ramirez holding Ramos on. And now he pitches to Gomez. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's Chris Sale. First strikeout. Side retired. We go to the top of the second. No score here in Tampa. Battle for first place. Red Sox behind the Rays by 1 game in the East in the American League. Due up for the Sox, Nunez, Ramirez, and Bradley to face Chris Archer. Eduardo Nunez is batting .320 with 3 home runs, 26 RBI, 7 out of 10 contact, 4 out of 10 power, 3 out of 10 eye. He's a right-handed extreme pull hitter, but again, the Rays do not shift in the infield or the outfield. He likes to look at pitches. The windup and the pitch to Nunez. He's taking, and that's a strike. Fastball at the knees. 0-1 count. Nunez has seen what Archer offers. He bats .333 when behind in the count. He's ready to grip and rip. Wilson Ramos sets the target. Here's the pitch to Nunez. He swings and punches that ball to left field. So a leadoff single for Nunez as his hot hitting continues. Definitely a base running threat. 9 out of 10 speed, 9 out of 10 stealing ability, and Hanley Ramirez steps to the plate. Hanley batting .248, 8 home runs, 23 ribbies. Right-handed extreme pull hitter. The Rays are in double play depth in the infield, outfield straightaway and normal. And Ramirez is 1 for 3 off Archer. That's a .133 batting average. Ramirez likes to look at pitches. Brower Bowers is holding Nunez on at first. Here's the pitch to Hanley Ramirez. He's taking. Checks his swing. Strike one. He offered. No balls, one strike. Behind the count, Ramirez batting .304. Nunez takes his lead. Ramos wiggles the fingers. Archer nods his head. He kicks and deals to Hanley Ramirez. And he walks him on the 3-2 count. So the Nunez singles, Ramirez walks. 2 on, no outs for Jackie Bradley Jr. Jackie Bradley Jr. has been struggling at the plate. He's only batting .203. He just recently went over the 200 mark. 4 home runs, 22 RBIs. Excellent bunter, 7 out of 10 for the sacrifice or the attempt for the bunt hit. He's 0 for 3 off Archer. Loves to hit that first pitch strike. That's where his success has come, .368 batting average. But he is going to square the bunt and move the runners over. Here's the pitch. Bradley squares. He puts the bunt down right down the third base line. Will they get him? I don't think they're going to get him. And they just get him. 1 down. Bang, bang play at first. Nice stretch by Bowers as Duffy came in barehanded it and fired to first. And they just get Jackie Bradley Jr., but he does his job. Nunez is at third. Ramirez is at second with 1 out. And here's the 9th place hitter, Christian Vasquez, the catcher. And he's batting .310 with a home run and 7 RBIs. Runners in scoring position, 286. Against right-handers, 290, but he's 0 for 3 off the right-handed throwing Archer. Again, Vasquez likes to take a look at pitches, does not swing early in the count, doesn't have much success. He's only 1 for 8 off the first pitch strike. Here's the pitch to Christian Vasquez. He's taking. And that is a strike fastball. Knee high, outside corner. 0-1 count. Vasquez chokes up just a little bit. Nunez at third. Hanley Ramirez at second. 2 out of 10 speed for Hanley. 7 out of 10 stealing ability. Archer picks up the sign from Wilson Ramos. The windup and the pitch to Vasquez. Vasquez swings and misses. Strike 3 on the 1-2 count. Fastball high and in, and Vasquez could not make contact. So 2 outs, 2 on. Base hit most likely will score both runners, as with 2 outs, Ramirez will be off on contact at second base. Top of the order, Mookie Betts. He is 0 for 1. Betts will be swinging on his own volition. Ramos wiggles the fingers. Archer nods his head. He kicks and fires to Mookie Betts. Betts swings and bloops that ball to left field. 1 run scores. Nunez scores easily from third. 1-0 Red Sox. Do you want to signal Hanley Ramirez to round third base and try to score? The ball is very shallow. Ramirez is a slow runner. And Malik Smith, it's probably Malix now that I'm looking at it, has a normal arm. We shall hold Hanley Ramirez. So 1-0 Red Sox on the 2-out RBI single by Mookie Betts. And now bring up Andrew Benintendi. He walked his first time up. Benintendi has an opportunity to knock in his 15th RBI. He has 4 home runs on the year. Benintendi likes to jump on that first pitch strike. 6 for 18. He has a home run and 3 RBIs. That's a .333 batting average when making contact with that first pitch strike. 2 outs, 2 on. Runners on the corners. Here's the pitch from Archer to Andrew Benintendi. He's swinging away, and he loops one out to left field. Smith comes in and makes the catch. Side retired. The Red Sox do get one, though. We go to the bottom of the second, 2-1 Boston. In the chat, we have Stephen Conrad. How are you? Hope all is well. As Steven says, Cormier needs a Pilar career revival. Then he also says some home runs. Gomez has had a great year, 6 home runs. So stepping to the plate for the Tampa Bay Rays in our play-along is Jake Bowers, the first baseman. He will be followed by Adams and Hechivera. Bowers is batting .250 with 4 home runs and 14 RBIs. Left-handed normal hitter. Red Sox infield, outfield straightaway in normal. Sale's ready to work. He deals to Bowers. And he strikes him out on the full count. Check swing. He went too far. That's strikeout number 2 for Chris Sale. 1 out, no one on. Right-handed batting designated hitter Willie Adams steps to plate. 254, no home runs, 6 RBIs. Contact and power below average, 4 out of 10. Eye above average, 6 out of 10. Sales works quickly to Adams. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Devers cuts out Bogarts and throws to Ramirez for the out. Nice play by the youngster at third. So 2 up, 2 down. The number 7 batter, the shortstop, Edney Hechivera, steps to the plate. Hechivera's batting .248 with 2 home runs and 13 RBIs. 6 out of 10 contact, power poor, 3 out of 10, and eye poor, 3 out of 10. Right-handed normal hitter. Vasquez goes through the signs. Sale nods his head. He kicks and fires to Hechivera. And that ball is shot to right field. That's going to get down and grab some wall. Betts has it. Hechivera's going for 3. Here's the cutoff throw. And Hechivera is safe with a 2-out triple, as Nunez's throw was well late. Tying run 90 feet away for the Rays with 2 outs. And now stepping to the plate is Brad Miller. Miller batting .253 with 4 home runs, 18 ribbies. Average contact and power off left-handed pitching, 5 out of 10 for both. Above average eye, 6 out of 10. He is a left-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox will shift right in the infield but guard third base, as Devers stays close to the bag. Bowers is batting .270 with runners in scoring position, 2 for 3 off Sale. Off all other lefties, 184. Sale nods his head. He deals to Miller. Strikes him out, swing and a miss. Miller way out in front of the off-speed pitch. Side retired. That's strikeout number 3 for Sale. The Rays strand the runner at third. We go to the top of the third, 1-0 Boston. The Rays have a 1-game lead in the American League East over the Boston Red Sox. Due up for Boston, J.D. Martinez, Rafael Devers, and Xander Bogaerts. Martinez is 0 for 1 today. Again, he likes to look at pitches. Wilson Ramos wiggles the finger, sets the target. Here is the pitch, homeward bound by Archer. And that's inside. Ball 1, fastball, did not catch the corner. Ramos tried to frame it. 1 ball, no strikes, ahead in the count. Martinez batting .440. If he sees something he likes, he's going to be gripping and ripping. He awaits the Archer offering. Here's the pitch to J.D. Martinez. Martinez swings, sends that ball out to center field. Kermier coming in, and he makes the running catch, 1 down. And that'll bring up Rafael Devers. Devers doubled his first time up, sending Benintendi to third. Benintendi would then score on the Bogaerts single. Devers just missed his 14th home run by 1.5 feet as he doubled high off the wall. Devers 3 for 4 with 2 home runs off Archer. He's always ready to grip and rip off Chris Archer. Let's see how Archer deals with a thorn in his side, Rafael Devers. Picks up the sign. He kicks and fires. Devers swing and a miss, strike 3. He got him with the slider on the 1-2 count. So 2 outs, base is empty for Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts is 0 for 1. So it was Nunez who singled, to knock in the run. Was it Nooney? Bogaerts looking to extend the inning. Right-handed pull hitter. Tampa Bay infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Ramos goes through the signs. Archer nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Bogaerts. Bogaerts swings, and he pops that one out on the outfield grass, making the catch as Hechivera, side retired. Go to the bottom of the third, the Red Sox 1, the Rays nothing. Due up for Tampa Bay, Malik Smith, and then the top of the order, Duffy and Kiermaier. Malik Smith batting .231 with no home runs and 10 ribbies. Left-handed normal hitter. Sales is ready to work. Here's the pitch to Smith. It's a bunt. Vasquez on it. He fires the first. Ramirez with the stretch, and they get him. Nice play all the way around. Vasquez to Ramirez. So 1 out, no one on. Top of the order, Matt Duffy. Duffy's 0 for 1. Right-handed normal hitter. Sales rubs up the baseball, puts it in his mitt, back up on the hill. Toes the rubber. Picks up the sign from Vasquez. Here's the pitch to Duffy. And he jammed him, popped up to the right side. And Nunez makes the catch on the outfield grass. 2 up, 2 down for Sale. And now bring up the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier, who is 0 for 1. Left-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox will go hard shift right in the infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. Sales takes a breath on the mound. Vasquez sets the target. Here's the pitch to Kiermaier. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's strikeout number 4. Side retired. We go to the top of the 4th. The Red Sox 1. The Rays nothing. Due up for Boston. Nunez, who is 1 for 1. And then Ramirez and Bradley Jr. Nunez, an extreme right-handed pull hitter. But again, the Rays do not shift in the outfield or the infield. The windup and the pitch from Chris Archer. Nunez taking. That looked inside, and it was also low. Ball 1. Again, Nunez ahead in the count, 375. If he gets something he likes, he's gripping and ripping. Ramos pounds the mitt, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Nunez. Nunez swings, drives that ball to center field gap, and Nunez is going to slow up at second, a leadoff double, as Kiermaier could not get to the ball. So Nunez, an excellent base runner at second, in scoring position for Hanley Ramirez, who walks his first time up. Here's the pitch to Ramirez. He's swinging away, and he punches that ball to left center. On the run as Smith makes the catch, and Nunez quickly scampers back to second base. 1 out, 1 on for Jackie Bradley Jr. He also walked his first time up. No, he had a sacrifice bunt, excuse me. Bradley batting .368 off the first pitch, but overall .203. Base hit will score Nunez, 9 out of 10 speed, 9 out of 10 base running ability. Here's the pitch to Bradley. He's swinging. Bradley swings and punches that ball out to shallow center. Coming in is Kiermaier, and he makes the catch for out number 2. And once again, Nunez retreats to second base. So Christian Vasquez comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1, the catcher. Right-handed normal hitter. 4 out of 10 contact, 1 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. Nunez will be off on contact. Archer deals to Vasquez. Vasquez taking. Strike 1. Fastball hit the strike zone. No balls, 1 strike. Vasquez chokes up. He awaits the Chris Archer offering. Here's the pitch, homeward bound. And he swings, punches that ball to left. That's going to drop in front of Smith. And Nunez will come racing around second base and third base and score from second. 2-0. Red Sox clutch piece of hitting by Christian Vasquez. He choked up on the bat and let the bat do the work. He dropped it in front of Smith in left. Vasquez, 4 out of 10 speed, 4 out of 10 stealing ability. He is not what you call a fast runner. But he will be off on contact with 2 outs, and Mookie Betts steps to the plate. Betts is 1 for 2. He knocked in the Red Sox first run. As I was trying to remember who did it, it was Betts. Runners in scoring, runners at first. He's batting .286. He likes to look at pitches, but we're going to let him swing away here. Archer takes a peek at first. The windup and the pitch to Betts. And Ramos tries to frame it in the outside corner. That's ball 4 in the 3-1 count. So 2 outs, 2 on for Andrew Benintendi. Benintendi, the left fielder, is 0 for 1. Runners in scoring position. He's only batting .154. 0 for 3 off Archer and only 252 off all other right-handed pitching. First pitch, 316. Archer deals to Benintendi. 2 outs, 2 on. Benintendi swings and sends that ball to left field. That's going to drop in front of Smith. Vasquez hits third base. Do we want to have him try to score? The ball is deep. Vasquez is a slow runner, and Smith has a normal arm. We're going to say no. We're not going to run into any outs. We'll take a shot with J.D. Martinez coming to the plate. So base is loaded, as now Benintendi's 1 for 2 for J.D. Martinez. And bases loaded situation, Martinez is 0 for 2. He's 1 for 4 with a home run off Archer. He'd love to get a grand salami now, break it wide open. Red Sox lead 2-0. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Archer picks up the sign from Ramos. Here's the pitch to Martinez. He's taking. Ball 1. He'll take again. And the pitch is ball 2, missed high. 2 balls, no strike. Martinez ahead in the count. We're going to give him the green light. See if Archer tries to pour in a strike. Ramos pounds that mitt, imploring for Chris Archer to hit the target. Now he sets the target. Here's the pitch to J.D. Martinez. No place to put him. Martinez swings, grounds to Echeverria, who flips to the second baseman. Miller for the force out. Side retired. The Red Sox do get another run, but they leave the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 2-0 Boston. Due up for the Rays, Ramos, Gomez, and Bowers. Wilson Ramos is 1 for 1 today. Right-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox will shift left in the infield. He did beat the shift last time as he went to right center. Past Nunez, who's playing directly behind the second base bag. The lone infielder on the right side, Hanley Ramirez at first. Sale deals to Ramos. Strike 3 looking on the 1-2 count. Froze him with the slider. That is strikeout number 5 for Chris Sale. And 65 on the year. Carlos Gomez steps to the plate. The Rays right fielder, he's 0 for 1. Right-handed normal hitter. Red Sox infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Sale picks up the sign from Vasquez. He's ready to work. He deals to Gomez. Gomez sends that ball out deep to center field. On the run is Jackie Bradley Jr. He's not going to get there, and that will be a 1-out double. As Bradley cuts it off before it rolls all the way to the wall, but it's far too late. Gomez is standing at second. Tying run comes to the plate, and Jake Bowers, he is 0 for 1, left-handed normal hitter. Sales peers over his shoulder. Carlos Gomez, 7 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 stealing ability. Here's the pitch to Bowers. Bowers sends that ball left center field. That's going to get down, grab some wall. Scoring from second is Gomez. It's now 2-1. The Rays cut the Red Sox lead in half thanks to the 1-out double by Bowers. So back-to-back doubles produce fruit for the Rays. It's 2-1. And stepping to the plate is Willie Adams. He is 0 for 1. Spray hitting designated hitter, right-handed bat. On deck, Echeverria. 1 out, tying run at second, go-ahead run at the plate. The windup and the pitch to Adams. And he punches that ball to right field. Coming on is Jackie Bradley Jr. He can't, Mookie Betts, excuse me, he can't get there. And advancing to third is Bowers. They don't challenge Betts' arm, 8 out of 10. So the tying run's 90 feet away at third. The go-ahead run's at first. And stepping to the plate is Edney Echeverria, and he is 1 for 1. Right-handed normal hitter. The Red Sox infield shifts into double play depth. Sale deals to Echeverria. Devers. To Nunez. To Ramirez. Double play. Side retired. Great job by Sales to induce the double play ball. Scoring at home 6-4-3. We go to the top of the 5th. Tampa Bay does cut into the lead, though. They pick up 1. It's now 2-1 Boston. Due up for the Red Sox, Devers, who started the double play, then Bogarts and Nunez. Devers is 1 for 2. He has a double. He just missed his 14th home run. Left-handed pull hitter. But again, the Rays do not shift in the infield or the outfield. And there's a new pitcher. Archer's day is done, and it's going to be Jamie Schultz. So Cash has a quick hook with Archer. Let's quickly give you Archer's numbers. Archer only went 4 innings, 6 hits. 2 runs, they were both earned. Walked 3, struck out 4. He threw 87 pitches, and Cash has yanked him in favor of the bullpen and Schultz. I don't think there was any injury. Nope. Okay. Back to live game action. Here's Devers, again 1 for 2. 350 off the first pitch strike. And Schultz has given up an 800 batting average off the first pitch strike, so favor Devers. Again, he's looking to drive something out of the ballpark if he gets the opportunity. The windup and the pitch from Schultz. Devers swings, and he sends that ball to left center field. Making the catch is Cormier, 1 down. That'll bring up Xander Bogaerts. He is 0 for 2, the Red Sox shortstop. Right-handed batting pull hitter. Again, the Rays do not shift. Outfield, infield, straightaway, and normal. Schultz picks up the sign. He kicks and fires the bogey. Bogaerts swings, punches it towards third, and he will be out. Nice play by the third baseman, Duffy. So 2 up, 2 down. The number 6 batter, Eduardo Nunez, he is 2 for 2. Right-handed extreme pull hitter. And still, the Rays do not shift. Schultz and Ramos can't get on the same page. Now Schultz nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Nunez he's taking. They come inside. Did he check his swing? Yes, he did. He did not go. They asked for the appeal, but he did not go. 1 ball, no strikes. Behind the count, Schultz gives up a 400 batting average. Ahead in the count, Nunez hits 388. Favor Nunez. Jamie Schultz looks in at Wilson Ramos. Nods his head. He rocks and fires to Nunez. Nunez swings and sends that ball out into left center field. And Cormier makes the catch. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 2-1 Boston. Due up for the Rays, Brad Miller. He'll be followed by Smith in the top of the order, Duffy. Miller is 0 for 1. Left-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox will shift hard right in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Sales so far. 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, no walks. He struck out 5. Will Miller be his 6th victim? We shall see. The windup and the pitch to Brad Miller. It's a bunt. Sale has it, and he throws to first for out number 1. And now I'll bring up the number 9 batter, Malik Smith. And Smith is 0 for 1. He's an excellent bunter, 7 out of 10 for a bunt hit or sacrifice. But we're going to play our infield normal. Sales works quickly to Smith. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Blew the fastball by him. Not his hardest fastball, 93 miles per hour. Good movement on it, though, and that's strikeout number 6 for Sale. Stepping to the plate, leadoff batter, third baseman Matt Duffy. Duffy's 0 for 2. Sales takes a breath on the mound. Picks up the sign from Vasquez. Vasquez sets the target. Here's the pitch to Duffy. Duffy past the dive of Bogaerts at short in the left center field, so a 2-out single for Matt Duffy, as I'll take a sip of coffee. Tying run at first with 2 outs. He'll be off on contact. 7 out of 10 speed, 7 out of 10 base stealing ability, so he's a good base runner. And that will bring up the center fielder, Kevin Cormier, who is 0 for 2. He's a left-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox will go hard shift right in the infield once again. Outfield straightaway and normal. Sale deals to Cormier. And Cormier will ground into the shift. Nunez has it. And they just get him at first. Bang, bang, play. Side retired. The Red Sox cling to that one-run lead as we go to the top of the sixth. 2-1 Boston. Due up for the Red Sox, Hanley Ramirez, and then Jackie Bradley Jr. and Christian Vasquez. Hanley Ramirez is 0 for 1. Right-handed extreme pull hitter. Still no shift in the infield or outfield for the Rays. Schultz back out on the hill for Tampa Bay. He deals to Ramirez. Ramirez taking. That ball's outside. Did not catch the corner. Ramos tried to frame it, but the man in blue said it's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Ramirez to take again. That ball comes inside. This time it does catch the inside corner with the slider. It's a 1-1 count. Ramirez to take for a third time. Schultz kicks and fires. And that's strike 2. Fastball. Catches the corner again. Behind the count, Ramirez very comfortable. He has a .304 batting average. Ahead in the count, Schultz gives up a .300 batting average. Advantage, Hanley Ramirez. He's got to take advantage of the situation. Ramos wiggles the fingers. Schultz nods his head. He rocks and deals to Ramirez. And Ramirez strikes out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball. So there's 1 out, and that's Schultz's first strikeout in an inning and a third. Stepping to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr., he's 0 for 1. He's just barely over 200 with a .201 batting average. Schultz is ready to work. The windup and the pitch to Bradley Jr. Jackie swings, goes the other way. That's going to get down and roll to the corner. Bradley hits first base, heading to second. And Smith digs it out, but it's far too late, as Jackie Bradley Jr. has a 1-out double. Big insurance run at second base. Smith only a 4 out of 10 speed, but 9 out of 10 stealing ability, so he's a fairly good base runner. And I'll bring up Christian Vasquez, who's 1 for 2 with a ribby. Trying to get RBI number 2 in the game and 9 for the season. Runners in scoring position, he's batting .304. He's 0 for 2 off the new pitcher Alvarado. That's Jose Alvarado for the Rays, as Cash sends in his third pitcher of the game. Alvarado has no record. He's thrown 20 innings, striking out 29, walking 11, 1.80 earned run average. He gives up a .286 batting average off the first pitch. If Vasquez sees a first pitch strike, he will jump on it. Ramos sets the target. Here's the pitch by Alvarado. Vasquez lets it go by, and that's strike 3 looking. 99-mile-per-hour fastball. Never pulled the trigger. So 2 outs. It's up to Mookie Betts. And the leadoff batter today is 1 for 2 with a ribby. He has not faced Alvarado yet. This will be his first at-bat against Jose Alvarado. Runners in scoring position. Betts batting .300. Does not like to swing early. Here's the pitch to Betts. He's taking. That ball comes inside. High and tight, ball 1. Was that a message pitch? We shall see. Betts bats .267 ahead in the count. Again, he's taking. Again, they come high and tight. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike. Betts sort of smirks out at Alvarado on the mound. Bradley Jr. is at second. Takes his lead. He'll be off on contact. Alvarado kicks and deals. And ball 3. So it's 3 balls, no strike. Betts puts the bat on his shoulder. He awaits the Alvarado offering. Here it is. And ball 4. 4 straight pitches out of the strike zone. So 2 outs, 2 on for Andrew Benintendi. And Benintendi is 1 for 3 off Alvarado. And he's going to swing away. And Benintendi rips that ball down the first base line, but making a wonderful play and taking to the bag himself is Bowers. So Benintendi was bidding for extra bases down the line. He does not get it. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 2-1 Boston. Due up for the Rays, the catcher, Ramos. He'll be followed by Gomez and Bowers. Wilson Ramos is 1 for 2. Right-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox infield will shift left. Outfield straightaway and normal. Chris Sale, 5 innings so far, 6 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 6 Ks. He's thrown 79 pitches, 10 out of 10 stamina, so he's still doing pretty good. The windup and the pitch to Ramos. Can he beat the shift? flies to shallow center. Bradley coming on, makes the catch, 1 down. Now bring up Carlos Gomez. He's 1 for 2. Right-handed normal hitter. Red Sox infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Sales is ready to work. He deals to Gomez. Gomez jam, pops it up, foul territory, first base side. Vasquez makes the catch, calling off Hanley Ramirez. So 2 up, 2 down. Sales is looking for a 1-2-3 inning, and that will bring up Jake Bauers, the first baseman. Bauers is 1 for 2. He has knocked in the only run for the Rays. Bauers has 4 home runs on the year with 15 ribbies. Average power, 5 out of 10 against left-handed pitching. Lefty-lefty matchup. Bauers a normal hitter. Sales hoping to make quick work of Jake Bauers. Vasquez sets the target. Here's the pitch to Bauers. And he grounds it to Nunez, who throws to Ramirez. 1-2-3 go the Rays. We go to the top of the 7th. And the Red Sox cling to that 1-run lead. 2-1 Boston. Due up for the Red Sox, Martinez, Devers, and Bogaerts. J.D. Martinez, 0 for 3 today. He'll face Jose Alvarado. He's 1 for 1 off Alvarado. Alvarado picks up the sign from Ramos, the windup and the pitch to Martinez. Martinez swings, punches that ball to left, and Smith makes the sliding catch. Nice play by Malik Smith in left, robbing Martinez of a hit. Let's see that again. You can see Martinez bidding for a hit there. That looks like it's going to drop in, and a nice sliding catch by Malik Smith, 1 down. No one on for Rafael Devers. Ralphie is 1 for 3. He just missed a 2-run homer when he hit a ball high off the right center field wall. He did get a double. Loves to jump on that first pitch strike. Jose Alvarado nods his head. Ramos sets the target. Here's the pitch to Rafael Devers. Devers swings, grounds it to Bauers, and takes it to the bag himself for 2 down. Base is empty for Xander Bogaerts. He is 0 for 3 right-handed pull hitter. Rays play their infield, outfield, straight away and normal. Alvarado deals to Bogey. Bogey loves to hit early in the count. Bogey punches that ball to left. Smith can't make a catch on that. So Bogaerts has his first hit. He's 1 for 4. Big insurance run at first. Bogaerts 4 out of 10 speed, 9 out of 10 stealing ability. And here comes Eduardo Nunez. He is 2 for 3. And we're going to play hit and run here with Nunez. Bogaerts will be going. There goes Bogey, the swing. And that's going to get past the dive of Hefchivera at short. And going first to third on the hit and run is Bogaerts. So once again, Nunez comes through in the clutch on a hit and run. He's now 3 for 4. Just continue to increase his batting average, which is now up to .331. And that gives Hanley Ramirez a tremendous opportunity here. Ramirez is 0 for 2. Right-handed extreme pull hitter. And we come with a new pitcher. Chaz Rowe will come in the game for the Tampa Bay Rays. Rowe, 1 win, 1 loss, and he has no saves. He has walked 10, struck out 29, earned run average 4.35. Clinton Parks has joined us in the chat. No need to be sorry, Mr. Parks. He said, watching the hockey game plus chatting with old HR director I had the pleasure of working for. Excellent. Hope you're doing well. Clinton, thank you for stopping by. We're in the 7th inning, top of the 7th, 2 outs. The Red Sox cling to a 2-1 lead. Chris Sales on the mound. Archer left early in the game. He threw 87 pitches by the 4th inning, and Cash took him out. So Bogaerts is at third. Nunez is at first. We just executed a successful hit and run. And once again, 2 outs. Hanley Ramirez at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Ramirez does not like to swing at the first pitch. Rowe picks up the sign from Ramos. The windup and the pitch to Ramirez he's taking. Outside corner, ball 1. Again, Ramos tried to frame it, but it's still a ball. Ramirez to take again. There's a strike, sinker. Hit the lower portion of the strike zone, 1-1 count. Ramirez still doesn't like to hit in that count. Though Rowe gives up a .667 batting average. So Ramirez will be gripping and ripping, hopefully to feast on a Chaz Rowe mistake. Rowe nods his head. The windup, the pitch to Hanley Ramirez. 2 outs, 2 on. Ramirez swings, and he is jammed. That is a pop-up towards the second base bag. And making the catch is Miller as he calls off Echeverria. The Red Sox strand 2. We go to the bottom of the 7th as they play Take Me Out to the Ball game here in Tampa Bay. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root for the home team. If they lose, it's a shame. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. And that's for Chris from Stratamatic, Delaware, Anthony from Beecher Bums Gaming, and Clinton Parks, who has been so kind to join us in the chat. Let's quickly go to the chat one more time. The disadvantage of modern day pitcher, more worried about the pitch counts than the game. I believe there has to be some form of exercise for pitchers to keep their arms strengthened and still loose. I agree. Pretty soon, starting pitchers will only go 4 innings, and they'll just turn it over to the bullpen. It's kind of silly. So Chris Sale so far has gone 6 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned run, no walks. He struck out 6, trying to get his 4th win. He's 3-3 on the season, and it hasn't been too good. He's been roughed up a couple of times, thus the 4.16 ERA. And he'll face Willie Adams, and then Echeverria and Miller. Adams is 1 for 2 today, right-handed spray hitter. Sale's thrown 86 pitches. He deals to Adams. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Slider got him. And that's strikeout number 7 for Sales. He's up to 90 pitches. And we better get our bullpen up. Our stinky bullpen. Hopefully Kimbrel does not blow a save for us. He's blown 7 so far this year. He does have 7 saves, though. And so this is the top of the 7th. So we're going to go Joe Kelly first. Joe Kelly's been really good for us. Actually, going to go Matt Barnes. Barnes and Kelly will get up in the pen. So Barnes and Kelly warm, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. And here's Edney Echeverria. He's 1 for 2. Right-handed normal hitter. Red Sox infield, outfield, straightaway in normal. Again, Echeverria, you can't get him to chase. 3 out of 10 eye, and we're going to try him with a pitch around here. Vasquez wiggles the finger. Sales nods his head. Here's the pitch to Echeverria. Pitch around. Can we get him to expand the zone? He grounds that ball back up the middle between Bogarts and Nunez. Tying run at first. Miller's at the plate now. Sales up to 95 pitches. Brad Miller, left-handed pull hitter. He's 0 for 2, the second baseman. The Red Sox infield will go hard shift right. Outfield straightaway and normal. Barnes and Kelly continue to warm. Miller represents a go-ahead run at the plate. He does have 4 home runs and average power off left-handed pitching and above average eye, 6 out of 10. Sale will try to induce a double play ball here. Ramirez holding Echeverria on at first. 4 out of 10 speed, 6 out of 10 stealing ability. Sales takes a peek. Now he looks in at Vasquez. Here's the pitch to Miller. And Miller loops one out to right field. Betts coming on, and he made... Oh! Betts makes the diving catch as that little looper started to knuckle down. And Betts makes a web gem, robbing Miller of a base hit. And Echeverria, who really didn't go far from the first base bag because he thought it was going to be caught easy, but all of a sudden the ball knuckled down. Let's take a look at that wonderful diving catch by Mookie Betts in right. You can see, there it is. Betts looking like he has plenty of time, and it starts to knuckle down, and then Betts takes the dive and makes the catch. Sales tips his cap to his right fielder, so 2 outs. Echeverria will be off on contact now, and now bring up a pinch hitter. The pinch hitter is C.J. Crone. right-handed pull hitter. And he's 1 for 3 off Sale. And off all lefties, 283 this year. Sale's up to 99 pitches. And Vasquez and the pitching coach will visit the mound. I'm strong enough to finish this inning. Matt Barnes is ready and Joe Kelly is ready. Let's just take a look at Cron. Let's see what he does against righties. 254, 30-point drop approximately. Sale has not been stellar in our play-along. And that's going to be it for Sale. We're going to go to Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes will be inserted into the game. Kelly will sit down. Sale's day is done. He is responsible for Hechavarria at first. Let's give you Sale's numbers. Sale, again, responsible for Hechavarria at first. Looking to pick up his 4th win. He can only win it. He can't lose it. Hechavarria is the tying run at first with 2 outs. He went 6 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 1 run. It was earned. No walks, 7 Ks through 99 pitches. Barnes enters the game now. And Matt Barnes, 2 wins, 3 losses in 24 innings. He's given up 17 hits, 8 earned runs. He's walked 7, struck out 27, earned run average of 3. And he has 2 saves. Quality of pitches against right-handed pitching, 9 out of 10. Right-handed hitting, excuse me. Movement, 6 out of 10. And control, 5 out of 10. Again, Barnes is done with his warm-up tosses. Crone digs in, tying run at first. Crone represents the go-ahead run at the plate. He does have 9 home runs with 28 ribbies, 264 batting average, but only batting 254 off right-handed pitching. The windup and the pitch from Barnes. Strike 3 looking. Fastball. Inside corner at the knees. Crown cannot pull the trigger. Barnes does his JOB. Side is retired. And Sale will now go to the clubhouse as he sees the 3rd out of the bottom of the 7th. Chaz Rowe back out on the mound for the Tampa Bay Rays. Let me go to the chat where we have Clinton Parks. Check out that wonderful channel. Clinton Parks says, I like Kelly. Just picked him up for one of my fantasy teams. He's been pitching well in real life, and I give him a lot. I mean, he's on suspension now. That's started, I believe. But I give him a lot of credit for protecting his team. And the Boston fans adore him now. You don't know how huge that is to a fan base. I don't want to see anyone get hurt, but he protected his player. And then he didn't run from the mound when he I can't even remember who he hit, but that dude was much bigger than him. And Vasquez, to be honest with you, the catcher did a horrible job of not stopping the guy getting to the mound. And what a big difference with that. And when Dustin Pedroia basically defended Machado for Baltimore, who took his kneecap out, and said, "That wasn't me who told him," last year. Just a real difference with the team. Real difference with the team. They're playing as a team, and I like Dustin Pedroia. Don't get me wrong. I just hope he plays ball and keeps his mouth shut. He's not the captain of the team. He's never been the captain of the team. If anything, he makes the team dysfunctional, in my opinion. That's all I'm saying. You don't throw your teammates under the bus. He's done it a few times with teammates and coaching staff. When Bobby Valentine was there, I don't care what you think about Bobby Valentine. Yeah, he didn't do a good job. Everything Bobby Valentine said when he spoke about Euclid, or when they weren't running the bases right in spring training, or they're not turning the double play right, he was correct. And you have players nowadays, they can't be criticized. I mean, that's your coach. Okay, I had coaches I played for I didn't like. If I had something to say to them, and I was much younger than them, you're talking about high school and Legion ball and stuff like that, you'd say it to them, Again, there's no media and stuff like that when we were playing high school or Legion ball or whatever, or City League, but, it's Pedroia, just play ball, keep your mouth shut. Last year, if they had traded him, I wouldn't have cared. He threw his teammates under the bus. It just pissed me off to no end. And he did it twice. How do you think that makes the teammates feel when they're trying to protect you? All right, 2-1 ball game, top of the 8th. And we'll have Bradley Vasquez in the top of the order bets. Jackie Bradley Jr. is 1 for 2. Left-handed spray hitter. Bradley loves to jump on the first pitch strike, so he's gripping and ripping. The windup in the pitch from Rowe. Check swing, strike 3. Bradley went on the 1-2 count. That's Rowe's first strikeout. Here comes the number 9 batter, the catcher, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 3 with a ribby. Vasquez likes to work a count. Ramos sets the target. Here's the pitch to Christian. He's taking. That looked inside. Ball 1. Good job by Vasquez. Ahead in the count. .538 batting average. He's 7 for 13 with a ribby. 5 walks in this situation. Rowe, when he's behind the count, gives up a .500 batting average. Advantage, Vasquez. He's gripping and ripping. Rowe deals to Vasquez. Vasquez swings and punches that ball to the right side, but Miller makes a nice play and throws to first for the out. Good range by Brad Miller, as Vasquez thought he punched one through the right side. So 2 outs, top of the order from Mookie Betts. He is 1 for 2 with a ribby. Right-handed pull hitter, but again, the Rays do not shift. Infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. Betts versus right-handed pitching. 7 out of 10 contact, 5 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. He also likes to work the count. The windup and the pitch from Rowe. Strike 1, off-speed pitch in there. 0-1 count. Betts batting .261. Wilson Ramos wiggles the fingers. Chaz Rowe nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Mookie Betts. Betts swings, grounds to short. Echeverria fires to first for the out. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The Red Sox cling to that 1-run lead, 2-1. Matt Barnes back out on the mound. Came in to get the third out in the bottom of the 7th. Now looking to get 3 more outs here. And Joe Kelly gets back up in the pen. And the hitter miss, Craig Kimbrell. 7 blown saves, 7 saves. Barnes will face Duffy, Kiermaier, and Ramos. Matt Duffy is 1 for 3 today, right-handed normal hitter. 5 out of 10 contact against right-handers, 3 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. Barnes deals to Duffy. And he punches that ball down the right field line. Betts on the run. And he makes the catch in foul territory. Betts covered a lot of ground. 1 up, 1 down for the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Left-handed pull here. The Red Sox will shift their infield hard right. Outfield straightaway and normal. As Benintendi, Bradley, and Betts have tremendous range. Very good defensive outfielders. Kiermaier's 0 for 3. 1 for 3 off Barnes. 2-11 off all right-handed pitching. Barnes nods his head. He's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Kiermaier. And Kiermaier lashes that ball to right. And Betts makes the catch on the line drive. Kiermaier hit it hard, but right at Mookie Betts. 2 up, 2 down for Wilson Ramos. As Kelly and Kimbrell continue to warm in the bullpen. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th and no one on, the Rays trailing by 1, 2-1. Wilson Ramos, the power-hitting catcher, is 1 for 3, has 7 home runs on the year with 27 RBIs, 6 out of 10 contact, 7 out of 10 power, 4 out of 10 eye against right-handed pitching. He is a right-handed power pull hitter. The Red Sox will shift left in the infield, and they will shift left in the outfield due to his power. Barnes will try to get him to expand the zone as he has a below-average eye. The windup and the pitch to Ramos. And he does not bite on the inside pitch. He walks on the 3-2 count, tying run at the plate. Rats. And here's Carlos Gomez, 1 for 3. And here's a visit to the mound. Barnes has thrown 19 pitches. I'm good for another hitter or two at least. Kimbrel's ready. Kimbrel is ready. Joe Kelly's ready. We're going to go to our closer, though, Kimbrel. In 14 opportunities, he has 7 saves and 7 blown saves. Craig Kimbrel will enter the game. Tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate. Kelly will sit down. So Kimbrel, no record. 24 innings pitched. He's given up 17 hits, 5 earned runs. He's walked 15, struck out 36, 1.88 earned run average. He is not good with men on base. Thus the 7 blown saves. And he has 7 saves. His quality of pitch is excellent, 10 out of 10. Movement, very good, or above average, 6 out of 10. It's his control that gets him in trouble. 4 out of 10. Every once in a while, he grooves a pitch over. Ramos, not a fast runner at first, but Ramirez holds him on, and Carlos Gomez will now face Craig Kimbrel, who's done with his warm-up tosses. Gomez, 4 out of 10 contact against righty, 6 out of 10 power, 5 out of 10 on. Kimbrel peeks towards first. Full concentration now goes to the plate. Vasquez sets the target. The windup and the pitch from Craig Kimbrel to Carlos Gomez. And he walked him on the 3-1. Ramos now moves into scoring position. He's the tying run, the go-ahead run, the very speedy runner at first, Carlos Gomez, and here comes Jake Bauers. Bauers 1 for 3. First time he'll face Kimbrel this year. And he's hitting right-handed pitching for a 309 average. Runners in scoring position, Bauers is hitting 286. Kimbrel rubs up the baseball. Punches over, arm out. The windup, the pitch to Bauers. 2 outs, 2 on, bottom of the 8th. Ground ball to Nunez. Nunez throws to Ramirez side, retired. We go to the top of the 9th. The Red Sox still cling to that 1-run lead. Great job by Kimbrel and Barnes to take it to the top of the 9th. And it'll be Benintendi, Martinez, and Devers. If anyone gets on, Bogarts, and the new pitcher is Daniel Hudson. Hudson, 2 wins, no losses. 9 saves, 5 base on balls, 26 Ks, 1.71 ERA. He'll face Andrew Benintendi. Hudson throws strikes, as you can see with that first pitch strike. He gives up a 583 batting average. Benintendi's going to love that. He bats 316 off the first pitch. Hudson deals to Benintendi. Benintendi swings, grounds that ball hard down to Bauers, who takes it to the bag himself for 1 away. I'm sorry, Crone is at first now. C.J. Crone, 7 out of 10 defense. And Bauers has moved to left for Smith. As you can see, 6 out of 10 defense, 7 out of 10 arm. So they moved Bauers from first to left. Let's just take a check to see. And Carlos Gomez, well, he's been in right. So here's J.D. Martinez, the Red Sox designated hitter, is 0 for 4. Martinez loves to work a count. He has faced Hudson this year. He's 1 for 2. That 1 hit, a home run. And you know what? We're going to let J.D. swing away. He's got an average eye with tremendous power. Hudson picks up the sign from Ramos. He sets and deals to J.D. Martinez. And Martinez works a walk. He reaches base for the first time. Huge insurance run there. Martinez 4 out of 10 speed, 5 out of 10 stealing ability. Here's Rafael Devers. Devers 1 for 4, just missed his 14th home run. Turned out to be a double to right center as it went high off the wall. Devers loves to hit early in the count. He's also 1 for 2. And now we have a new pitcher, Sergio Romo, as Cash just continues the revolving door on the mound. And Romo 1 for 2, 1 win, 2 losses, 20 Ks, 10 walks, and he has 1 save, 2.78 earned run average. Lefties are batting 282 off of him. And he only gives up a 125 batting average off the first pitch. That was probably a good move by Cash, getting Hudson out of the game. Here's the pitch to Devers. They'll be taking. Strike one. Off-speed pitch inside corner. Devers didn't like it. Ramos did one heck of a job framing that pitch behind the count. Devers bats 250. He's got to be ready to grip and rip. One out. Martinez at first. Crone holding him on. Sergio Romo picks up the sign. He kicks and fires. Devers swings, punches that ball past the dive of Crone to the right side. Martinez is not the fastest runner. And Gomez has a great arm, so we will hold him. So good job by Devers getting it through the right side. So 1 out, 2 on. Martinez is at second. We might go to a pinch runner. I would assume Brock Holt has decent speed. I believe he does. Yes, he does. Brock Holt will come into pinch run for J.D. Martinez, as it's the top of the ninth. If we get to the next inning, we're in trouble. It means we blew a lead. So Brock Holt will come in to pinch run at second for J.D. Martinez. His day is done. Now bring up Xander Bogaerts, right-handed pull hitter. Tampa Bay Rays still don't shift in the infielder outfield. Holt, 6 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 stealing ability. Devers, 5 out of 10 speed, 7 out of 10 stealing ability. Bogaerts with runners in scoring position, batting .283, off right-handed pitching, .278. He's 0 for 1 off Romo. 6 out of 10 eye, he'll swing on his own volition. Sergio Romo is ready. The windup and the pitch to Bogaerts. 1 out, 2 on. Bogaerts punches that ball to left center. It's going to drop in. Brock Holt hits second base. Here comes the throw to the plate. And the slide. And Holt scores 3-1. He slides in under the tag of the catcher Ramos. And that was a huge play to insert him in the game, as Martinez would not have scored, as Martinez is only a 4 out of 10 base runner. Holt, 6 out of 10. Let's watch that replay. Bogaerts gets an RBI on the 1-out single. Rafael Devers moves up 90 feet to second. Here it is. Bogaerts bloops one in. Bowers gets to it. Late start by Holt, but he's flying around those bases. Here's the throw. It's a good throw. He just gets that hand in there on that head-first slide at the plate under the Ramos tag. 3-1 Red Sox. As D. Scott Howard is joining us in the chat, he says, Announcer Cam, great addition. Well, thank you, D. Scott. As Clinton Parks, I was going to do my Mambo thing. I forgot. I thought of it after. When I play as the 60 Red Sox, and just because Bill Mambo Kett, they used to say Mambo Kett, Mambo, like Mambo the dance. So every time Bill Mambo Kett pitches, or I play as the 60 Red Sox, and I shift, I go, and Bill Mambo Kett directs him to everybody Mambo to the left or to the right, whichever way they're going. So thank you for D. Scott Howard for joining us. As you just saw Brock Holt score, the pinch runners, 3-1 Red Sox, 1 out. Devers is at second, decent speed, and Bogey is at first. And Eduardo Nunez, who is 3 for 4, is at the plate. Sergio Romo is still on the mound. And Nunez also likes to work a count. Right-handed extreme pull hitter, still no shift by the Rays. Nunez to take. Here's the pitch from Romo. They go outside and they miss the corner. Ball 1, and you don't want to do that with Nunez because the head in the count, he's batting .388. With 2 home runs, 16 RBIs, and 4 walks. And off Romo, 1 for 2. Behind the count, Romo gives up a .308 batting average. Advantage Nunez. 1 out, 2 on, 3-1 Red Sox, top of the ninth. Here's the pitch to Nooney. Nooney swings, grounds it to Hechavarria, who goes to Miller on to Crone. Double play. Boy, did I jinx him. Side retired, but the Red Sox pick up that very important insurance run by the pinch runner Brock Holt. Now 3-1. Can Craig Kimbrell hold on to get the save here? He gets a clean inning to start with. He got the final out in the bottom of the 8th. He threw 10 pitches. And he will face the bottom 4th of the 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's Adams, Hechavarria, and Miller, and hopefully that's it. Willie Adams is 1 for 3 today, batting .257, and he's 1 for 1 off Kimbrell. right-handed spray hitter. Red Sox infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Kimbrel crouched over, arm out to the side, picks up the sign from Vasquez. Actually, before we do that, we're going to make some defensive changes as the slumping Dustin Pedroia will come in to play defense for Nunez. And I feel justified because Nunez had 3 hits. But Pedroia is a much better defensive second baseman. And coming into play first is Mitch Moreland for Hanley Ramirez. You can see how much we've improved the right side of our defense. Pedroia 8 out of 10, Moreland 9 out of 10. And then you have 7 out of 10 with Devers, 6 out of 10 with Bogart. Solid defensive infield. Our outfield's outstanding. All right. Now Kimbrel's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Adams. And he rips a shot to Moreland, who makes a fine play at the line. Runs to the bag for out number 1. I don't know if Hanley Ramirez would have made that play. Watch how quickly he gets to the ball. Watch the replay here. That's a 9 out of 10 fielder right there. Out number 1. So the defensive move produces fruit, as I like to say. 1 out, no one on. We like to keep it that way. Keep the tying run on the on-deck circle. 3-1 Red Sox, bottom of the 9th. Here's Edney Hechivera. He is 2 for 3. Very little power, 2 out of 10, though he does have 2 home runs. And he's 0 for 1 off Kimbrel. He also likes to jump on that first pitch. Kimbrel, deep breath, haunches over. Again, arm out to the side. Picks up the sign from Vasquez. Rinse and repeat. Here's the pitch to Hechivera. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Blows the fastball right by him. 2 outs. Craig Kimbrel 1 out away from a Red Sox victory. Save number 8. And the Red Sox tying the Tampa Bay Rays for first place in the American League East in our 2018 play-along. This is game 48 for the Boston Red Sox, using out of the park baseball 19. And Brad Miller will try to keep the inning and ball game alive for the Tampa Bay Rays. The second baseman is 0 for 3. Off Kimbrel, he is 0 for 3. In the game, he's 0 for 3. But he does love to jump on that first pitch strike, 455. He has 4 home runs, and he's a left-handed pull hitter. And as we say for my 1960 Red Sox, Bill Mambo Kett tells everyone, everybody Mambo to the right. So the Red Sox go hard shift right as Devers is playing shortstop. Bogarts is practically behind the second base bag. Pedroia is on the outfield grass, and Moreland guarding the line. Our outfield will play straightaway in normal. Oh boy. Should we shift them? Yeah, we're going to shift our outfield too. He's got 7 out of 10 power. Oop, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Shift right. Hopefully he doesn't shoot that ball down the left field line. We'll be in a bit of trouble there. Tying run on the on-deck circle, and that's where Craig Kimbrel and the Boston Red Sox want to lead it. 3-1 Red Sox, bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, Miller at the plate. Kimbrel's ready to work. He deals to Brad Miller. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ball game over. The Red Sox victory, 3-1, have tied the Tampa Bay Rays for first place, and Craig Kimbrel picks up his 8th save. A big victory for the Red Sox. And let me just say thank you to D. Scott Howard in the chat, Clinton Parks in the chat, ID Gesture, I'm sorry I missed you, my friend. He's in the chat. Check out that wonderful channel. ID Gesture does not like the Red Sox. That's okay, ID. We still love you. We love Clinton Parks, D. Scott Howard, and Stephen Conrad. Thank you very much, my friend. Check out Stephen Conrad's channel also. He has a lot of gaming stuff. I think he's big into Fortnite. So if you want to just check it out, give him a like now and then, and see what he's about. It's a nice little channel. I've watched it a bit. That's Stephen Conrad. All right. So let's go to the box score. And as always, I like to do pitching first. The Red Sox now go to 26-22. They have tied Tampa. They might be percentage points ahead of them. But anyway, they were a game back, so they're tied for first now. Tampa Bay's 25-21. Chris Sale finally picks up his 4th win. He's 4-3. He went 6 2/3. 7 hits, 1 earned run, No walks, struck out 7 through 99 pitches. His ERA has dropped to 4.12. Barnes gets the hold. That's hold number 4 for him. He went 1 inning, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And Kimbrel picks up his 8th save. Remember, he's blown 7 saves in our playthrough, or play-along. Excuse me. He went an inning and a third, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, striking out the final batter to get his 8th save in style. The Rays and Kevin Cash used a plethora of pitchers, or Dave Cash, whatever their manager's name is. He used to catch for the Red Sox. I don't remember. He was a backup catcher. Archer takes the loss. He's now 5-4. He only went 4 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs. Both of them earned 3 walks, 4 Ks. Schultz an inning and a third, 1 hit, 1 K, no runs. Alvarado an inning and a third, 2 hits, 1 walk, a K, no runs. Chaz Rowe an inning and a third, no runs, 1 strikeout. Hudson, a third of an inning. He gave up a run. It was an earned run, and it scored on because he walked someone. Sergio Romo, 2/3 of an inning. He gave up 2 hits. He let the inherited runner score. And that was huge because it was our pinch runner, Brock Holt. That was a big run, a big insurance run. Made it 3-1. We inserted Brock Holt to run for J.D. Martinez. So again, Chris Sale goes to 4-3. Chris Archer drops to 5-4. Sale finally over the 500 mark as a pitcher this year in our play-along. Player of the game, Chris Sale. The Red Sox in victory. Mookie Betts 1-for-3 with an RBI, 2 walks, and a K. Benintendi 1-for-4 with a walk. J.D. Martinez 0-for-4 with a walk and a strikeout. Brock Holt, the pinch runner, he scored a run. Devers 2-for-5 with a K. He just missed his 14th home run. He doubled high off the right center field wall. Bogarts 2-for-5 with a ribby. Nunez, again, we're playing Nunez. He's the hot hitter. Dustin Pedroia has been ice cold. He comes in to play defense at the end. He hasn't started complaining yet. Because in this game it matters, like their attitude and everything. And Nunez, 3-for-5, 2 runs scored. I feel very justified in starting him. And Pedroia came in to play defense in the bottom of the ninth. Hanley Ramirez 0-for-3, a walk and a strikeout. Moreland came in to play defense in the bottom of the ninth. It's kind of funny. Hanley's a right-handed batter. He bats better against righties. And Moreland's a left-handed batter, and he bats better against lefties. So I play them that way, the way their average goes. And Jackie Bradley Jr. 1-for-3 with a strikeout. And Christian Vasquez 1-for-4 with a ribby and 2 Ks. The Red Sox in total 36 runs. Sorry, I wish they had 36 runs. 36 at-bats, 3 runs, 11 hits, 3 RBIs, 5 walks, 7 Ks. Now, the Tampa Bay Rays in defeat. Duffy, the leadoff batter, 1-for-4. Cormier, 0-for-4. Ramos, 1-for-3 with a walk and a K. Gomez knocked in. He scored the only run. He was 1-for-3, a run scored, a walk and a strikeout. Bowers knocked in the only run, 1-for-4. Talking, who knows if it's... And it's come back on. Yay, OBS. Thank you for ruining the end of my stream. I can ruin my streams all by myself, OBS. I don't need you to help me. Adams 1-for-4 with a strikeout. Hechavarria 2-for-4 with a strikeout. Miller 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts. Smith 0-for-2 with a strikeout. He was pinch hit by Crone. Crone would then go play first base, and Bauer went from first to left. And Crone was 0-for-1 with a strikeout. The Rays in defeat, 33 at-bats, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 RBI, 2 walks, 10 Ks. Once again, the Boston Red Sox tie the Tampa Bay Rays in their 48th game of this play-along. They're now 26-22. Tampa Bay Rays fall to 25-21. The Red Sox win 3-1. Chris Sales with his 4th win. He's now 4-3. Craig Kimbrel picks up the save, and that is save number 8. Matt Barnes gets hold number 4. So thank you very much for watching. As always, health and happiness. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye. God bless. Don't swing at the curveball in the dirt. And most of all, peace!